Good evening. Tonight, a global catastrophe measured entirely in fish. Across the World Cup, penguins bet their savings on the so-called sure things. And the sure things were not, in fact, sure. One very confident pundit, a fella somewhere we are legally thrilled not to name, staked a tower of herring on the Giants to win. The Giants did not win. They drew 0-0. The tower is now the ocean's problem. And our second story tonight, somewhere out there, a real city once spent a fortune on adverts begging penguins not to gamble and accidentally made the most persuasive gambling advert in history. We go now, against my better judgment, to the studio.
Welcome to the pen. Tonight, one story. One big, stupid, beautiful story. Penguins lost fortunes betting on the favorites, and tonight we ask the only question that matters. Who keeps making betting look this incredible? Start with what we covered. The Blues. The Giants. 30 matches unbeaten, the safest bet on the board, held to a 0-0 draw by a tiny island side ranked near the bottom of the ocean. 20-odd shots, 3/4 of the ball, and NIL. A veteran keeper made about 7 saves and went home a legend. Everyone who bet the safe Giant? Wiped out.
I cried, Gaffer. I bet 3 pocket herring on the Blues, and I cried into all 3 of them. They're soggy now. I keep them in a little jar called Regret.
You named a jar Regret.
Regret lives next to my houseplant. I named the houseplant after number 9. Neither of them has grown in weeks.
Now flip it. Remember the big lot up north? They hammered a tiny island 7-1. The few brave penguins who backed that. Geniuses overnight. Same World Cup, 2 outcomes, same lesson. Nobody knows anything.
That island led for 17 minutes. For 17 whole minutes, a penguin out there was the richest puddle on Earth. And then...
Exactly. The Giants drew and ruined people. The minnows got battered and made people. Betting the favourite is a coin flip wearing a nice suit. Which brings me to the strangest part of this whole story. Somewhere out there, a real city, a real, genuine place, looked at all this chaos and said, "We will fix it. We'll spend a fortune on adverts that warn penguins not to gamble." And here's the thing. They had one job. Make betting look scary.
How do you make winning look scary?
That, son, is the question they could never answer. In our penguin world, we have our own version, a body called the Colony Council on Sensible Fish-Wagering. Their entire purpose, terrify you off betting. Roll the first one. Meet the chick. Papa bet all the pocket fish on the boring favourite. The screen wants you devastated. Watch what actually happens.
Gaffer, that is the happiest kid I have ever seen. He's got a fish thrown. He's waving at me. Is the advert telling me to bet?
No. It's a good advert. We just have to tweak it. Add dramatic violins. Violins always mean tragedy.
Now it feels like he won an award. I want to be him. I want a fish thrown.
That's the wrong reaction. Fine, we blur the winnings. If you can't see the fish, you can't want the fish. Blur it. Blur the whole pile.
It's so big, they had to blur the whole screen. That's the most fish anyone has ever needed to hide. That's aspirational, Gaffer.
Aspiration is the opposite of the goal. The goal is fear. Right, add a somber voiceover. A serious voice always sounds like a warning. And then roll the last card, the big one. And honestly, I'm scared of it. One penguin. The entire colony's winter store. Every fish that keeps everyone alive on a single impossible result. The colony braces for total ruin. The music is already crying.
They're carrying him. There's a parade. Is he being elected mayor? Gaffer, I think the colony is making him a minor weather god.
And the somber voiceover I added? It now sounds like a movie trailer for a hero. Every fix made it worse, and the warning is still flashing, over a penguin being worshipped for betting. Here's the thing. You cannot make a scary betting advert. To make it sad, the dad has to lose. But to make it land, his team has to win. And the second his team wins, congratulations, you've made the greatest betting advert in history.
It's gone cold in here. Gaffer, it's gone cold. He's here.
They bet their savings on me. As they should. I am the safe bet, the sure thing, the favorite. And I delivered exactly what I always deliver. A flawless, immaculate 1-1 draw. They lost everything. You drew. Drawing is the safe bet. A 1-1 is 2 1s, statistically a double victory. I practice restraint. Any vulgar amateur can score and win. The true artist scores nothing and calls it mystique. And the loss was not my fault. The grass was too green. The ball too round. The herring on this desk 3 centimeters too long. It threw off my entire aura.
A whole colony lost their winter on you. They're eating snow.
Snow builds character. Besides, every goal scored this World Cup? Mine. Especially the ones I did not take. The draw itself? I invented it. Tuesdays are also me. Statistically, me. There it is. The sure thing that's only ever sure to disappoint. Now, let me bring in someone nobody bet on. The one penguin the council never put in a single advert.
Who turned the lights gold? Oh, it's him. The little one. The magic one.
Hello, friends. I don't promise oceans. I pass the ball. Sometimes it goes in. Then I thank my teammates and I go home and have soup.
If a penguin had quietly bet on you this World Cup, no fuss, how would they have done?
Oh, they'd have done fine, I suppose. I scored 3 in one match a while back. But please, don't bet your winter on me. Keep your fish. 1 herring is plenty, if you share it.
3 goals is gaudy. Show off. I scored a premium nil, a boutique nil. You wouldn't understand it. And that, right there, is why no advert ever starred him. Think about it. The council needs a winner to scare you. But the maestro would just talk you out of betting on him. The one penguin who'd never glorify gambling is the one penguin no ad will ever run. So tonight, after a fortune spent and a hall of fame built for winners, the council has finally released a warning that cannot possibly glorify betting. Roll it.
How feeling it does Dad have to be? Asking for my pocket herring. They're already counting themselves.
And there's the loophole. Funny, isn't it? But here's the one thing no advert ever shows, so let it be the last thing you hear. Keep your fish. Share your herring. The greatest was never the sure thing in the shadows. It was a tiny island that waited years for one perfect day, and a colony that shares enough fish to survive the winter together. I'm Gaffer. That's football. Good night.